We have finally arrived at our final major poll closing of the night, coming up here at 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Precincts are closing at 11 p.m. Eastern Time in the continental United States' 3 West Coast states, California, Oregon, and Washington, as well as in the state of Idaho. This may come as a surprise to those of you not paying attention, but the race for governor in Oregon is rated as a toss-up by Inside Elections, and the Republican nominee, State Representative Christine Drazan, leads both 538 and Real Clear Politics' polling averages for this race. Unpopular Democratic incumbent Governor Kate Brown is term limited, and Democratic nominee Oregon Speaker of the House Tina Kotek has been unfortunately tied to Brown, which could spell major trouble for her. Notably as well, centrist ex-Democrat state senator and newly turned independent Betsy Johnson is also averaging over 15% in most polls, throwing yet another variable into what should already be one of these midterms' most unpredictable races. There are 5 U.S. House races to keep an eye on at 11 p.m. as well, starting in California's Central Valley, which has been known to swing wildly in midterm elections. A combination of low Hispanic turnout and a Hispanic Republican trend make the 13th district an appealing GOP target. Though it voted for Biden by double digits, Republicans outvoted Democrats in the primary here, and Democratic nominee Adam Gray will not have an incumbency boost over Republican John Duarte. That is not the case, however, in the 27th district, where incumbent Republican Mike Garcia won re-election by a few hundred votes in 2020, even as Biden won his district by 11%. He will face another major challenge here tonight, as his district is now Biden plus 13, and he faces the same opponent, Democrat Christy Smith. This district should be one of few serious Democratic pickup opportunities, though we don't expect to make a call in this race anytime tonight, given that California is very slow at counting mail-in ballots, and it should be very close. That said, the state of Oregon is really making a case for the most intriguing midterm state, as it has 3 extremely competitive House races. Starting in Oregon's 4th, longtime Democratic incumbent Pete DeFazio is retiring, leaving this Eugene-centered Biden plus 13 district open. Democrat Val Hoyle will need strong turnout in the college towns of Eugene and Corvallis to win, and given the party's historical struggles with midterm turnout, especially with young voters, some GOP analysts are cautiously optimistic about Republican Alex Skarlatos' chances here. That said, the 5th district is Republicans' better pickup opportunity, as progressive Jamie McLeod Skinner defeated longtime incumbent moderate Democrat Kurt Schrader in the Democratic primary, and will have to defend this open seat against Republican Lori Chavez DeRemer. Chavez DeRemer will need to run up turnout in rural Lynn and Marion counties to flip this district, which may prove harder without Trump on the ballot. Finally, Oregon's 6th district is probably the least likely Dem-held seat to flip of the 3. It's a new district as Oregon gained a seat in the House following the census, and it would have voted for Biden by 14 points in 2020. Democratic nominee Andreas Salinas will be counting on Democratic trends in the Portland suburbs to keep this district out of reach for Republican Mike Erickson. And that does it for which races to watch at this poll closing and what to keep an eye on in those races as results start coming in. Now let's go back to the Inside Elections team in the studio.